No rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Popped him up. Crone has a play. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the next to bat will be Jonathan Daza, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit high and deep to right center. Myers is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now Trevor Story looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1-2 the count.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Here's Will Myers as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. A dozen home runs, 26 RBIs. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. High in the air down the right field line. Blackmon on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, too late, and he's safe at third.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two and two.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Machado stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. This one's down to third. McMahon's got it. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fast.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish, batting at an even 400. He also has 1 home run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Darvish, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And he fouls this one off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started. C.J. Cron comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First pitch on the way. 0-1, here it comes. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. Into the bleachers, and gone! A solo home run for C.J. Cron. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Sam.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 9 driven in. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ryan McMahon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. 1 out now in the San Diego 3rd, and that brings up Austin Nola. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And there are 2 away now. First offering, Jake Cronenworth will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Number 3.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And it's fouled away. Count is full. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Brendan Rodgers stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing? He's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, here is Raimel Tapia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow bouncer to the right side. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as we begin the top of the 4th.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Grounded to short. Story brings it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Blackman's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in now for San Diego. Will Myers flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit out towards second. Rogers picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. Number 4, it's the Rockies 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jonathan Daza. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's
and
outside.
A slider tails outside for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled away. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And there's one down now. So now to the plate, Trevor Story struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Joe Musgrove is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For San Diego, number 44.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that will bring up Charlie Blackman.
19, Charlie.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the fountain and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost in the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
The first baseman.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's
2
2-0.
balls, no strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 to him now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-1 to him now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next up is Sam Hilliard. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a .333 hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
1 ball, no strikes.
1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Striding forward now is the DH, Jurickson Profar. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres DH.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
3 balls,
hey, I
1
still
strike.
believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. His first home run of the season, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Trent Grisham is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. 0-1 count and the pitch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Runners off for second. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in is Austin Nova, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Your ball, 1 strike.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ryan McMahon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2-2.
And that misses 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-1. A strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
McMahon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Brendan Rodgers bats next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
No, that's out.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Comes set, now the pitch. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Next, here is Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Rockies strand one. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So here is Manny Machado. He flew out in his last debut. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
1-0.
Hit down the third baseline. McMahon fields it cleanly. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So here's Will Myers. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Jurickson Profar is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. So a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Up next, Trent Grisham. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Profar is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag.
No, very aggressive. aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope to throw us a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Rogers scoops it up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. They pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Jonathan Daza. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. Trevor Story steps in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And now here is C.J. Cron. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Grisham is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Colorado, and the deficit remains 5-2. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ball 2.
That's out.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Cronenworth goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Fernando Tatis Jr. is the second out in the 7th inning. Manny Machado is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that one right down Main Street.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
The 1-2. Popped up. McMahon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and it remains 5-2. Matt Strahm gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Sam Hilliard.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
2 balls, no strikes, the count to the Rockies' designated hitter.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
The second for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, fastball in there for a called strike. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now, as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Now at the plate is Will Myers. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
2 balls and a strike now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch that's too good to pass up.
Fouled off. Got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ball 2.
2 and 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Count
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Opposite field to left. Tapia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still out in front, 5-2. Leone Kela is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate here is Brendan Rodgers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside, ball.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
No,
3 and 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Raimel Tapia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jonathan Daza is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and all set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Yency Almonte enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. McMahon is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Austin Nola. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Way gone out to the tree farm. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And that's the 2nd out. So now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Daniel Norris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Manny Machado now. Hit hard towards the hole. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Swing on a ground ball to third. McMahon gathers it in. Over to first, and that retires the side. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient.
Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Tim Hill, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Hosmer in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sam Hilliard. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a flare out toward right center. Cronenworth onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-3 tonight. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joe Musgrove gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Be the
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, The Padres totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-3. The Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they got a road win against Arizona 6-5. The Rangers had 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-1. The Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-3. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 1-0. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.